Then I believe you can all hear me very loud and clear. Okay, good evening, everyone. Today is our day two of this capacity building training for 1,000 Nigerian civil servants on ICT. And this program or this training was organized by Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. And the program will last for about 40 days, non-stop. It will last for about 40 days. And today is our day two. And usually, as always, we used to start by showing our outlines. And our today's outlines goes like this. So we are going to have a recap on day one. That's what was discussed yesterday. I believe you have all seen the video that was sent in the YouTube, but still we are going to have a brief recap on what we have discussed yesterday. Then we are going to talk about importance of computer. Then we are going to talk about uses of computer. Then we are going to talk about the components of computer. Then we are going to talk about computer memory. Then we are going to have a Q&A session. Then we'll have conclusion, and then we call it a day. So, a recap on day one. In day one, yesterday we talked about the capacity building training. That is general overview and general description about the capacity building training that we are going to talk about. And we said it's for 100 Nigerian civil servants. We are going to train them on ICT, and a lot about the training were already discussed yesterday. Then, what to expect in every program or in every training. At the end of the training, you are expected to have something. So, what are we expected to have at the end of this program? It was discussed thoroughly yesterday that after the end of this program, everyone will take home with IT employability skills.
We have expected to have knowledge more about computer.
Uh, So we are going to have IT employability skills. Then we are going to be having 100% hands-on activities. So we are going to have hands-on activities throughout the program. Then there will be weekly mini projects. Every week you will be assigned to do a particular task which will improve your capacity and skills when it comes to technological what do you call it, when it comes to technological uh, sector. Then we are going to have a capstone project, which is general project. After the 40 days, you will be given a one capstone project that you will carry out at the end of the program. Then the next thing is what you need to know about IT skills. So these are what you need to know. It was already discussed yesterday thoroughly that you need to have productivity. You need to be you need to have productivity, and you should always have timeliness. You should be punctual on whatever you are doing. Then you should be having accuracy. All your works should be accuracy and independency. Then there is relevancy. It was, I believe, all this one were discussed thoroughly yesterday, and the opportunity also. There are a lot of opportunities in IT skills. So these are yeah, the next thing is our sole aim. Our sole aim is to give or to impact employability skills, working experience, growth, and a complete package of relevant IT employability skills. That's our sole aim in Hammad Technologies and Consultancy Limited. Then time and duration of this program was already discussed yesterday, that the program will be every day except the seventh day, which will be which was dedicated for assignments, the or mini projects. Then our classes will be starting 9 p.m. sharp for the period of 40 days. Then best practice. These are the best practice you are expected to uh, 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 read it. You are expected to have it at the back of your mind from the initial start of this program up to the end. Even after the end of this program, you have to hold this what do you call it? This best practice. Number one is, do not assume you knew it all. I believe our CEO already explained this thoroughly. So we are going to start from known to unknown. So we are going to start from very basic up to the peak level that we think it's enough for you as far as administrative sector is concerned. Then follow all the classes. You should be following all the classes. Don't rely on this recording, because the recording is not mandatory. Sometimes we may record, sometimes we may not record, sometimes we may record but not post it in the YouTube channel, so it might be not be available. So always follow the classes one after another. Always follow the classes and jot whatever you want to jot. Do not put anything at the back of your mind that there will be recorded class. No, just make sure you follow it. You follow the class live, not to watch it at the YouTube channel. Now, the next one is be very serious within these 40 days. So dedicate these 40 days of your life to this program. Only put 40 minutes of your time. Please dedicate it uh, as much as you can. Then give it time, and what have you. Keep practicing every day. You should keep practicing what you were taught every day. I believe this is what we have discussed, or what our CEO discussed with you yesterday. So today we are going to talk about the importance of computer, why computer is important. So in importance of computer, this importance of computer is explaining why we need to use computer. What is the reason why we need to use computer? The main reason why we need to use computer are as follows. The first one is speed and accuracy. Computer has speed. Computer can calculate. Computer can retrieve. Computer can store. Computer can allow you to do whatever you want to do that has to do with technical calculation, retrieving of record, and what have you. It has very speed. It is very fast, and it will give you what do you call it? Accurate result. It will always give you accurate result. Sometimes you may have speed, maybe you can be very fast but not accurate. Sometimes you may be accurate but not very fast. But computer is both what do you call it? Computer is both uh it's both fast and it's accurate. It's give you accurate result. Then uh, efficiency. The computer is very efficient. Then connectivity. These are all the reasons why you need to use computer. Connectivity also matters, because you can be connected on one single on something, maybe on single something. Let's say you are in a, what do you call it? Let's say you are in a bank, or you are in your sector. Maybe you are in HR department. So all the computers in that HR department are connected with each other. The computer can connect with each of them, and can allow you to send and receive file or resources at the time you want it. So that's what connectivity is all about. Then it has storage. Computer can store a very huge amount of data in just simple in just something very portable, maybe in your memory card. Computer can your computer can store the files of all your staff in the organization, all their biography, all their credentials and what have you. It can be stored it uh in one single maybe storage device. Let's take for instance, maybe you are working in admin department in hospital, or you are working in admin department in a specific organization. So all the records of all your staff can be stored in one single file, sorry, in one single storage device. So computer is capable of storing a very large amount of data or record, which if you are to store it physically, maybe it has to occupy a one big room or one big office or one or two or three like that. But if it is in computer, one single computer that is very portable, you can carry it along with all the records. Then the The next one is accessibility. You can access your files, you can access your records and what have you wherever you are. You can simply access them. Computer has this feature of accessibility. You can access your file easily. So um, I can't see the last one. Good. Then the next thing is uses of computer. Uses of computer. So this uses of computer, please, you need to understand it's different from importance of computer. Uses of computer, it has to do with where do we use computer? Where and where do we need to use a computer? In which sector and which sector do we need to use computer? So these are what we tag as the uses of computer. So we can use computer in the what do you call it, in the field of education. We can use computer to store our results, maybe to have what do you call it, uh give to apply for admission, to apply for whatsoever you want to apply, anything that has to do with education, marking of assignment, marking of exams, storing of student record, attendance tracking system, and what have you. All those ones are we can use them in this sector, in the education sector. We can use computer to deliver all those things. So on under education, all these importance of computer that we've mentioned, if you compare if you pick this sector only, uh, all this importance, speed, efficiency, accuracy, storage, accessibility, uh, they are all applicable under education. Yeah, it will be maybe your results will be very fast, and the minimal intervention of people or staff will be very low, and connectivity, you can be connected when it has to do with education. Maybe you can be connected like now we are connected on maybe one single network and what have you. So then the next thing is business. We use computer in our day-to-day business, maybe recording of sales, tracking of profit and loss, writing a report, um, maybe buying things online. Let me not mix it with the e-commerce. So we can use computer in all those businesses and in decision making of businesses. So we can use computer. I believe you all believe that we can use computer in all this. Then we use computer in healthcare system also. As you know now, before then, if you go to the hospital, you have to give your number. Then the what do you call it? The hospital admin will have to go and keep searching for your profile. Check this wardrobe. Check this other wardrobe. He will be checking this wardrobe one after another for him to locate your file. But now with this emerging technology we are having, you can simply access all the files online. So that is where what do you call it? The computer impact in healthcare system. I believe you will all agree with me that the now online modern hospitals we are having. They used to store all their records, all their patients' record, their staff records, and whatsoever they used to store them virtually in computer. So that's how the what do you call it? The healthcare system uh impacted sorry, the computer was impacted in healthcare system. The same thing applicable to banking. You see now the banking system is virtually almost everything is online now. It will maybe it will take you more than 3 months or 6 months before you go to the bank, because you can do anything in computer there. Or whatsoever you want to do, you want to transfer, you want to open an account, now you can open your account with all those microfinance banks. You don't have to go to the bank. You can simply open your account, do the verification online and what have you. So now computer has touched this sector of banking also. Then communication, yeah, you can communicate online. You can see all those. Maybe you can apply for a job. You can send emails to whoever you want to send emails to. You can send email to NCC. You can send emails to maybe CBN, EFCC. You can even send yeah, an email to the president of Nigeria or any other presidents. You can send email to whoever you want to send emails to. So you can communicate with computer, and the communication make it very easy, because you can simply communicate with whoever you want to communicate with in a very easy way. You just send him an email. After you send him an email, he will receive the email, he will acknowledge, and he will reply to you without following any protocols. So that's how computer was impacted in the communication. Then entertainment. Also, you will use computer for entertainment, like watching of movies, or playing video games. All those entertainments, you use computer to do all those entertainment stuffs. Then, so now we are going to talk about the components of computer. What are the components of computer? We have two components of computer, which are hardwares and softwares. These are the two components of computer we are having. Now, what is hardware? Yeah, these are hardwares, and the definition of hardware is a just physical part of computer that you can see and touch. The hardware components are categorized into inputs and outputs. So these are all hardware components of computer. You can see it. We have speakers, we have monitors, keyboard, mouse, power supply, DVD, ROM. So all these ones are what do you call it? They are all what do you call it? They are all hardware devices. So take note of this. These are hardware devices. You can see them, you can touch them, you can hold them. So any component of computer that you can have, you can hold it, is what we call hardware device. Then the hardware device is categorized into two. We have input devices, we have output devices. So these are input devices. You see, we have mouse, we have barcode scanner, we have joystick. Some of them you might know them, some of them might be outdated. You may not know them. So, an input device is anything or any components of computer that we use to enter command or instructions into computer system for processing. Is what we call input devices. So, it can be anything. You can use scanner to insert something to computer for processing. You use your touchpad to insert something for processing. So they are all what do you call it? They are all input devices. Please, if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. After we are done with the class, I'll answer all the questions you dropped in the comment section. Then the next thing is output device. So these are output device. as I said, the input device we use to insert the command for processing, while the output device is the result we have obtained. Our output device is also a hardware component uh, that allows computer to communicate the results, process data or information back to the user. For instance, let's say a projector. Once you connect your projector, it would display what you have in your screen. So that's the output, and the signal was given by the input device. Then it was displayed. What do you call it? In the projector. Then we have this monitor is also an output device. We have printers is also an output device. So anything that you display the result, the processed result, any device that you use to display the processed result is what we call an output devices. And all these are example of output devices and many more. So let's brainstorm. Let's brainstorm. Now, let me ask you something. Photocopy machine is categorized under which? What is the category of photocopy machine? Is it an input device or an output device? I'm expecting your response. I'll give you just 1 minute to respond to the question because we don't have enough time. So I'll give you 1 minute to respond to the question. Photocopy machine, is it under input device or an output device? What category is an input? What category is this? Um, Input device. So, input device. Someone said input device. It's under output device. Someone said output device. So we have contrary opinion. Anyone with any other opinion? Input. Someone say input. Someone say output. Any other? So someone said output. Any other contrary opinion? Someone also said it's an output device. So far, three people said and it's an output device. Output, what is output? We're talking about input device and output device. Do you mean output device or what? So, is it an input device or an output device? Okay, so let's see what is the answer. Let's see what we have. So photocopy machine, I believe this is a photocopy machine. Uh, so the output, this is the answer. A photocopy machine falls under the category of input-output device. It's both. It can be an input device, it can be output device because it performs the function of both. It takes input for scanning the original document and produce the result as output as the duplicate copy of your file. So that's why the photocopy machine is categorized under both input and output device. The next thing is computer software. We don't forget we started the components of computer. We said we have hardware and software. So now we are done with the hardware. Now the next one is software. So the software, this is software. This is how the software looks and what have you. So software are a set of programs or instructions that tells computer what to do and how to do it. It's like it is managing the activities of hardware and how the hardware should do it. So please don't go and define software as something that you cannot see and touch. No, that's not how software is defined. A set of instruction or programs written by programmers, and they tell computer what to do and how to do it. So computer software has its own types, has its own types. We have system softwares and application software. These are system softwares. The system softwares are the system softwares are the types of computer softwares that manages and control the hardware and application programs of your computer. You can see the example of system software. We have Windows operating systems, we have Android operating system, iPhone, Apple operating system, that's iOS and what have you. So they are all controlling the computer hardware. They are controlling your resource allocation, that's memory. They are controlling your everything. They are controlling everything. They will control your camera, they will control your Bluetooth, they control everything. Every hardware, the system software is controlling it, and it's also controlling the application programs. So basically, that's what system software is all about. And one thing you need to know about the system software is that system software, computer or any device that has system software, it can't do without the system software. Like let's say Android, it cannot do without Android operating system. If you don't have Android operating system, the your phone Android cannot even boot for you to use it. It will just boot, but you cannot use it, you cannot snap picture, you cannot do anything such as well as Windows operating system. If your laptop doesn't have a Windows operating system, you can't use it. Though before in those days people are using command prompt, but nowadays you can't use your computer if it doesn't have any of this operating system. The same thing applicable to Apple. So that's the system software. Computer cannot do without them. While application software, it varies. Some may decide to put this type of application software, some may decide to put that. But for system software, you have to have an operating system. Is compulsory. You must have operating system before you can operate a computer. So for the application software, these are all application softwares, and application softwares are programs designed for end user to perform a specific task. So all these are application softwares based on the tasks you want to perform on that particular application software. If we take a Gmail, we use it for communication. If we take a Microsoft Word document, we use it for writing reports and what have you. PowerPoint, we use it for presentation and what have you. So they're all application software. The end user may need to use them. Some may use this, some may use AutoCAD, maybe VLC and what have you, depending on what you are using, what are you are doing with your computer. Someone may buy a computer and throughout his life, throughout his using computer, has never installed Microsoft Word. He's using all other things. So that's what application software is about. It's optional depending on what you want to do with it. Then the last thing we are going to talk about is computer memory. Computer memory is the storage storage space in a computer where data and instruction are stored either temporarily or permanently for use during processing. So that's what computer memory is all about. Um, we have RAM is there. This is what RAM is all about. It's random access memory. It's a type of computer memory, and it is temporary. It's temporary. Once your computer is off, then the all the content in RAM will automatically disappear. Let me give you a clear example that everyone will understand what RAM is all about. Let's say you have a big shop, then at the where you store your items and what have you. Then in front of your shop, maybe that's where you do all the transactions. You maybe at the every day you carry all your goods and put it in front of your shop for all these transaction, day-to-day transaction. If you are done and close your shop, you will take them back to your main shop. So that's how RAM works in computer. The hard disk drive is permanent storage, and all the content are in the permanent storage. But if you want to use a particular application, let's say you want to use Microsoft Word, or you want to use resources that has to do with Microsoft Word, so RAM so the that particular application you want to use, it will be stored in a RAM. That's why you see RAM is like some are using 2 gig, 5 gig, depending on how we want it, and it's all the that's it has to do the higher your RAM, the more speed your computer is having. So the content or the resources in your hard disk are not currently in use unless if they are in this RAM. If they are transported to RAM, some part of them were transported to RAM. That's where the CPU or the processor will be communicating with it. So so processor is not communicating directly with the hard disk, rather it's communicating directly with the RAM. So all the transactions, all the actions, all the activities are carried out in RAM, not in the hard disk drive. So once that particular application is done, once that particular activity or task was done and you close it, it will leave the RAM and it will go back to the what do you call it? It will go back to the hard disk. So that's why sometimes you will see if you are using a lot of devices, there are shortcuts that you will press. Once you press it, you will see all the activities, how many percent or how many MB or how many gig this particular uh, task or this particular application is carrying, how many gig this particular application is carrying. Maybe let me show you how it works. I'll press Control Shift. Good. Let me share the whole screen so that you will see what I'm trying to show you. So now you see I've shared the entire screen. Now we want to see how many or which devices or how many gig or how many percentage of our RAM this particular device is using, how many this particular task is using. You press Control Shift, then you press Escape. So you see, this is your RAM. You see, this is sorry, this is your CPU. Then this is your memory. This is my RAM. Now inside my RAM, you see, this task manager take 23%. Sorry, 23 MB. This one is taking 1.5 MB. This one is taking 25 MB. You see, this one is taking 175 MB. So you see, this is where my RAM is going. You see, these are all the how my data in RAM was distributed. This is how the RAM distributed the data. So once you close a particular application, then the more you close a particular application, the more speed the more speed it's at. So that's it for RAM. Then uh, yeah, this is where we stopped, I guess. Yes. So we are done with RAM. The next thing is ROM. ROM is good. ROM is read-only memory. ROM is permanent. It's permanent storage. Even if your computer is turned off, the content of ROM are not going anywhere. Example of what do you call it? Example of ROM include BIOS, which is basic inputs and outputs. Is an example of what do you call it? Is an example of ROM. And this ROM you are seeing is readable, but you cannot write on it. What we mean by readable is that you can read, you understand, you can see what is it, you can have the contents of the ROM, but you cannot alter them, you cannot add anything or remove anything, you cannot delete anything in it. So that's what ROM is all about. The content in the ROM are permanent and you can't alter them. They are only they are categorized under read only. You cannot tamper with them the way you tampered with maybe the content in your hard disk drive or whatsoever. You cannot tamper with the content in ROM. So that's what we have. These are the two types of what do you call it? These are two types of memory we have. We have RAM and ROM. I don't know if there is any question. Please drop. You can simply drop it in the comment section. As I said earlier, if there is any question, please drop it in the comment section. It is 40 minutes on the dot. It is already 40 minutes dot. We are used to. We are going to, as we've mentioned earlier, that we are going to stop in 40 minutes dot, and this is what we have covered for the day. And with the absence of any question, we can call it a day and have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for listening.